Hey everybody, I'm going to be showing you 3 different dirty jigs. This is one of my favorite companies to buy from. Jigs, of course, are one of my favorite lures to use for bass. And just looking at these jigs, they're really detailed. They put a lot of time into the jig heads to make them look really nice. And right here we have a dirty jig swim jig, and just look at that jig head. It looks like a bass. Kind of a green pumpkin going to a light brown pumpkin, but with some yellow in it, and a red eye. A nice line tie. And the thing about this is the hook's nice too. It's nice and big, sturdy. Nice good hook. And the weed guard is good. You can always trim it down to the size you want it. You can cut off some of these strands, but this is just a good swim jig all around, especially because dirty jigs, they just make the best. This one's in a baby bass color, and it's 1/2 ounce. And it's just awesome. Look at the skirt. Yes, it has some white right here to make it look like the belly of the jig. Right there, some white. And then they just add in some extra colors to make it look more natural and more better looking than usual. Than what other jig companies don't use. They use most jig companies just use basic 2 colors, but not dirty jigs. They use different colors. They have, like I said, white strands, some kind of like light green pumpkin, and some chartreuse looking kind of colors. Even some brown pumpkin with red flakes. These are just all around. Swim jigs from dirty jigs are awesome. You always have to look into buying some. They're just that good to buy. No other jigs can compare to dirty jigs. This is one of my favorite companies for any kind of jigs. This is my main 2 company just to go for jigs. Just to look at jigs, look for dirty jigs on Tackle Warehouse, or go to the main website. Right here it says, right here, they have the full lineup of what they have. dirtyjigstackle.com. So be going into that, but this is just an awesome looking jig. Just like I said, the skirt, the strand of the skirt, it's just different colors, nice silicone. It's just awesome all around. I just love Dirty Jigs Tackle. Look into buying some of these, and yeah, you'd be a happy customer. Right here we have a football head jig in 3/4 of an ounce. This is awesome detail color for the jig. It's like a green pumpkin, as you can tell. And this pumpkin, it's green pumpkin crawl. Green pumpkin crawl. And what I love about jigs, I just love fishing football head jigs, especially the heavier ounce. Even though I'm just offshore, I usually throw in 3-4 feet of water. These are just awesome. They stand up well. You can tell the hook on this is sharp and super strong. You can never go wrong with dirty jigs, football head jigs. I have some more in my tackle box, but I thought I'd make some of them of the new ones I bought. But you always have to look out for Dirty Jigs Tackle. They're the best all around. They're better than who else is out there? Pepper Jigs. No, Strike King's my second best favorite. Who else is there? Bass Patrol is pretty good, but not as good as the Dirty Jigs, because their skirts are just awesome. They not only do they match the football head, but they match other surroundings of the lake. Like, say you have weeds of different colors, they can blend in and make it more natural crawl color. This is what they done right here. This should be good for my lake, because I can match this with the background in my lake. All the weeds that we have, I can throw this by the weed edges, throw it by the rocks, get some big bass, catching some 4-pounders on football head jigs. That's what I love about football head jigs. One of my favorite lures, like I told you guys. And just look at that weed guard, it's pretty good. And just look at the color of the skirt all around. Just awesome all around. See a different variety of colors. Just awesome looking bait. I recommend you check out www.dirtyjigstackle.com and look up all these jigs, select a few, put it in your cart, spend that money for this kind of jigs, and yeah, it's worth the buy. And right here, the last jig I'm going to show you from Dirty Jigs. So actually, I don't have the bag for this. I don't know the exact color, but I'm going to start getting to know the names better so I can review them way better. So this is a pitching jig. I mean, sorry if I said flipping. This is a pond bug color. Yeah, this is pond bug color. And the thing I love about Dirty Jigs is they know how to make their jigs, like I said. But look at that. Look at that. It matches the jig skirt. If you could zoom in or focus on it, maybe right here. There you go. See right here, there's some blue. Look at that blue. Sparkles pretty good. And it matches the head of the jig, plus it looks like a green pumpkin on top. Which is awesome. If I can focus in, yes, there we go. And the hooks, these hooks, Dirty Jigs hooks are just the best. They're not thin wire, they're not too heavy, they're just the right hook to use for jigs. They have this little barb to keep your plastic on. And all around the skirts. The skirts, I think they have the best skirts. They have variety of skirts that are on the football head, swim jigs, pitching jigs, punching jigs. They just have a variety. They don't just make the natural colors, they make different colors to match your ponds or your lakes forage or whatever. Or they even just make colors to help you out, like dirty stained water. Like the bluegill color has a lot of purple, blue, and red in it, making it look awesome for dirty stained water. I just recommend you guys pick up a lot of Dirty Jigs tackle before the new season starts. Pick up like at least 5 to 6 swim jigs before the summer. Before it starts heating up. Pick up about, let's say, 7 of this football head jigs in different colors. The go-to color is an awesome color. I've been catching them on that. Pretty good sized bass on that. And of course the pitching jig. This is good for pitching, flipping into light and heavy cover. This one's a 1/2 ounce. I go from 1/2 ounce. My favorite would be 3/4 and 1/2 an ounce for football head jigs from Dirty Jigs. They just have the best weights. And right here I usually go from I don't know. I'd rather just have a 1/2 ounce and a 3/4 ounce, but I don't really go for pitching jigs, so I usually buy them in 3/4 an ounce. Not 3/4 an ounce, sorry about that. 3/8 of an ounce and a 1/2 an ounce. That's the perfect size for me. And these are just awesome jigs. There's nothing to it, just to say they're just awesome jigs all around. And of course, swim jigs, I would stick to 3/8 ounce to 1/2 ounce, and their jig selection is big. Awesome colors all around, just the best jigs around. So if you guys are looking out for some jigs, looking for it before winter time ends to stock up on jigs, go to dirtyjigstackle.com. Thanks for watching, and remember, Dirty Jigs tackle are the best. Football heads, swim jigs, flipping, pitching, whatever you want for jigs. They have the best selection, best skirts, everything. So go check them out right now after this video, and thanks for watching.